guys, hello, hello. How's everybody doing today? Let's kill the music, guys. Before we get started, I do want to say one thing. Thank you for stopping by. You don't know who I am. My name is Frank Gallows, and I stream every day, guys, or as often as we can. My main streams, guys, are at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. With that said, we're going to be playing a little bit of Bloodborne. I don't really expect many people to come in today. Daytime streams are not really a thing, right? We're trying to figure out a good schedule. So we're going to see how this goes, guys. We're just going to be playing a little bit of Bloodborne today. Maybe a couple hours. We streamed a little bit earlier. We're going to see how it goes, like I said, guys. Thank you once again for stopping by. See what we can do here, folks. Basically, guys, I just want to level up a little bit. That is the plan. So that's what we're going to do. As you can see, we got some echoes, right? Some blood echoes here. These are stats right here, guys. We're Noble Scion. We're going to go Blood Tinge / Arcane, or Arctinge as it's known. Arcane and Blood Tinge, that is going to be the goal. We're going to level up our Vite to about 20, just to have a nice even number for now. And everything else will come in time, guys. Our Arc is going to get to 40, and then, we'll leave it around 45 while we start working on our Blood Tinge. But we'll just do a little bit of farming right now. Only a little bit of farming, guys. That's what we're gonna do. And we'll see what happens. Shall we, guys? Shall we do that? We got some marks here as well. Okay, guys. So let's go ahead and do that, shall we? As you can see, we have the lecture hall unlocked. And basically, guys, this is like a light farming area. You could very possibly get your character to 120 here if you just keep respawning and respawning and respawning. But I want to suggest you do that, folks. I want to suggest you do that. Hold on, guys. Let's open up our... Okay, we do have it on. Okay. And this is a very straightforward farming spot. After you get all the keys and everything, guys, all you gotta do is walk into this like little classroom. You kill everybody in here. It's gonna be very easy because we have some, elemental damage in our weapon. They're weak to both like lightning and fire. It looks like they get hit hard by any one of the two. If you wanted, you could funnel them to the door. If they're kind of causing too much trouble for you. Just kind of funnel them to the door. Hello there. Hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're having a great day. I'm having a pretty good day. How are you? It's going okay. We're just doing some light farming, right? I'm on anyway. I'm on anyway, right? So I might as well be streaming, guys. No, thank you for stopping by. It's always a pleasure seeing you here. Oh man, we're just doing some light farming, right? And then I'm feeling good about this build. I'm feeling very good about this build, guys. So, with that said, we're gonna keep working on it. Maybe we'll do some. Oh, I'm sorry. Are we talking about? I'm not sure. I know what game Red is. Are we talking about like that kind of like combo-ish game? Talking about straight up just Red Dead Redemption. Man, I had some good memories playing Red Dead Redemption 2 online. I used to play that with the X. Oh, Resident Evil. I'm sorry, I've been drinking. So things look a little fuzzy to me. Resident Evil 4. I liked Resident Evil 4. I like that one. And funny enough, I liked Resident Evil 5. as well. I know people that was kind of divisive, right? That was kind of divisive a little bit, but I liked it. What it was. Cheers, cheers. We got some cheap hooch here. It doesn't matter. I started drinking very late in my life. I started drinking in my early 30s. That's when I really started drinking, right? Like right now we're 40, like on the dot 40. I'll be 41 in June. So my drinking career has been kind of short. You know what I mean? But we're making up for lost time. We're definitely making up for lost time. Oh man. And we're just gonna do this a couple times, guys. Maybe we'll spend about 4 marks or so, and then we'll go and we'll level up, and we'll see. We'll see what we can do, guys. The plan is, what I think we're gonna do is we're gonna get Arcane to about, for now, 35, right? We'll do 35 or so. Right, you know, Arcane is one of the things that will scale all the way to 99, guys. All the way to 99, you'll be good. Um, but it'll serve our purposes to get to 35. We are gonna have to work on our blood tinge. I'm actually considering getting blood tinge to 25 instead. That might be a good idea. And then as soon as we're done with that, like as soon as we keep get our levels in, we will open this door here and we'll get to the Nightmare Frontier. That way we can get the counterclockwise metamorphosis and get our HP up. And then you know, we did fight Lagaris. He honestly, I think I need a little bit of a buffer before we fight him, right? So we'll get him out the way as soon as we buff up a little bit. We're like Batman. We need some prep time, right? So we're gonna prepare, and then I'm gonna spank him. Uh oh. Uh oh. Wait a minute. I'm sorry. Please. All right. So guys, Plan B. Like I said, you could funnel them to this door here, and once they're funneled, they have not much places to go, and you can kind of pick them off at the door. Old trick, guys. You, by the way, you shouldn't do this till you're level 120. That is a lot of work, right? You just get a few levels, get some Quicksilver bullets, all that kind of stuff, and you'll be okay. You'll be alright, guys. Man, I do miss Red Dead Redemption 2. I don't know if a lot of you guys have played it, right? I wish there was more content in that game. Definitely, I enjoy the mechanics, right? I love the horse riding. I think it has like the best horse riding in any game. I love the gunplay, but unfortunately, like you know, when you compare it to like Grand Theft Auto Online, Grand Theft 5 Online, the content they said like this to Red Dead. They said, "Fuck you, Red Dead," right? And they focus all on Grand Theft. I guess I understand from a business standpoint, right? That was making them a lot of money. But I really would like to have some bank heist in that game, some train heist in that game. That would be fun. I don't think we ever got that. You know, we got some of the job classes in, and those were okay. Uh, I think I was like a trader or something in that game. It was like the one where you were able to like collect a lot of animal skins. So like I hunted a lot of animals. I got their skins and then I traded them off. Like we rolled them off to another town. Um, I wish there was some more to it though. I had a lot of fun with that. It was like forever ago. Guys, look how easy this is. Very simple. Extremely simple. And maybe we should put our points in now. Um, no, let's just do it 3 more times, right? We'll do it 3 more times. As you can see, it's over very quickly. Oh, man. It did. It had a lot of potential, a lot. And you know, even in the main game, you did rob a train, right? Like they could have easily transitioned that over. You know, I remember watching like way back in the day, God, watching my ex. She was playing GTA 5 online, And she did a really fun bank heist, and I was really looking forward to having something similar. Like I said, right? Very disappointing that we didn't get that. And I never really got into GTA 5 personally. Like, not that it was bad or anything. I just kind of played it when it was too late. Everybody had all the good stuff, right? Uh, so I never got into it. Maybe when the new Grand Theft comes out, uh, I'll get into that one and we can have some fun adventures together, guys. We'll see. Those kind of games are hard for me to finish because I'm sure you notice I get distracted with a lot of violence. Right, I'll just start punching pedestrians, kicking them, making them run away. I'll never get the story done, but the online part will be more my, you know, more fitting because I can do whatever I want there. So, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Maybe it'll be cross-platform. Who knows? Who knows, guys? Let's do this 2 more times. Let's do this 2 more times, guys. And let tell you what, guys. Let's have one more sip, right? I shouldn't be day drinking, but I already started. I already started, guys. Okay, last sip. Last sip. I'm such a lightweight. It doesn't take much to take advantage of me, unfortunately. Whoa, what was that? Did you guys see that? Well, okay. Uh, I guess it's fine. The stream is okay still. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We're gonna need to do some wild farming for this. So. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Ah, I do appreciate you very much. I appreciate all my viewers, right? You are a breath of fresh air. I'm very glad you're here. I know the timing is a vast difference here. Oh, got him. He tried to sneak up on me. He tried to sneak up on me, guys, but we got him. Okay, we have one more time, and then we'll level up, guys. And then I'm pretty confident that we can go into the Nightmare Frontier. We'll get the Clockwise Metamorphosis rune. Um, there's a couple runes in there. Oh, your military time. So it's perfect. Okay, very good. I did learn military time for my old job, right? I did security work. I still have my license. I try to keep that up to date. Um, so I had to learn military time. I am humble USA citizen, so we don't use the military clock here or the 24-hour clock, whatever you want to call it, right, guys? I'm glad it's perfect. I'm trying to gauge like when is a good time for everybody, during a daytime stream because I kind of want to do a daytime stream for a little while as well. No, it's no problem. I understand. Not a problem, right? But a lot of my people that watch me, they're just not in my time zone, funny enough, right? So we try to make the most of it. We try to make the most of it. Oh man, kitchen, I'm hungry. I'm hungry, but we're not allowed to eat a lot today, so I have to wait till dinnerish. At least around like 6, 7 o'clock, then I can eat something, and hopefully that'll keep me going for the rest of the day. I'm trying to, I'm cutting, right? I'm trying to drop weight a little bit. Okay, guys, we got one more round. Then we'll go back to the Hunter's Dream. We'll level up a little bit. I'm thinking maybe start working on Bloodtinge. Um, the thing is, we need to. Ooh, microwave meals. Okay, but that's not the worst thing. Like, what kind of microwave meals are we talking about? We're talking about like HelloFresh type microwave meals. Those kinds of microwave meals. Are we talking about like Hungry Man? I'm a hungry man right now. I did live off of those microwave meals for a long time. Back during the height of the COVID, right? I was doing security guard work. We can talk about this, guys, right? I was doing security guard work in a shelter, right? I don't have to tell you guys where, but it was for a battered woman, right? So I was doing security guard work there. COVID had just kicked into overdrive at the time, right? This was a few years back, of course. It kicked into overdrive, and so a lot of companies they would bring meals to the shelters, right? So they would bring these boxes and boxes of like microwavable healthy meals to the women there, to the families there rather. That sounds good. That sounds good. I love pasta. I am Puerto Rican, right? So we do make a lot of baked ziti on these, right? It's like I'm sure you know what baked ziti is, right? It's just another form of pasta, which is uh, I mean, baked ziti is kind of like another kind of lasagna. I guess that's the best way to describe it, right? Um, but guys, back during the COVID, they did do a lot of like fresh, healthy meals for people in shelters, homeless people, stuff like that. So we got them by the boxes, right? The 34 boxes for the whole apartment complex. Big, big, big stacks of boxes. And sadly enough, a lot of the ladies they didn't want the healthy meals, or the people there they didn't want the healthy meals. They were like, no, no, this is nasty. And they would go buy McDonald's and stuff like that. So I made out like a bandit for those healthy meals. I took all of them. I took as many as I could put in my backpack, and saved a lot of money those couple years during COVID on having free meals, and they were delicious. Got some good stuff. I got some very good stuff there, guys. And I think we're all done with the farming. Let's check. Let's make sure. You know what? You might be absolutely right about that, right? It might be because it was free, it was delicious. Hey, I wasn't hungry, that's all I know, right? And my wallet was nice and happy. Right now my wallet is sad a little bit. I look at it, it's empty. It's like, hello, hello, where's the payments at? Right, but that's fine. We'll get back there, guys. Um, let's level up a little bit. Let's level up a little bit. And guys, as usual, if you're wandering in here, I'm so thankful for you to stop by. What, at a pie factory? God, you're speaking to my soul right now. I'm actually always very hungry, right? Uh, I used to be close to 400 pounds, right? This was like back in the day. I used to be close to 400 pounds, and so very much what I'm trying to say is I'm a fat kid. I'm a fat kid. I love to eat. I wish I could eat right now, but we're older, so I kind of gotta like be more health conscious, Uh, I don't want to get diabetes or anything like that. I'm trying to be healthy. So we do have like a cheat day or a cheat meal. I know, yeah. Doesn't it? It's funny how time works, huh? It feels like yesterday for me too. A lot of the things, like I remember being in high school like it was yesterday. You're so young. I wish I was 32. I wish I was 32. No, those days are behind me. Let's level up, guys. So, what are we gonna do? I think endurance is gonna sit there for a while. We're okay with that. Strength is gonna sit there for a while. We need some more. We possibly need more blood tinge. I'm happy with skill. I mean, I'm happy with arcane getting. I'm happy with arcane. Maybe we should just work on arcane. The thing is, though, guys, we honestly like, in all seriousness, we should get our blood tinge up there. Maybe to 20. As you can see, it's not going to affect any of our weapons. That's the problem we're having. Excuse me, folks. That's the problem we're having. We don't have it ready yet. Right? We don't have the proper weaponry. So my school of thought is maybe using arcane to boost the weapon we have now, so we could do even more damage, right? And then we can make it to the game easier. And then when it comes time for it, then we can start transitioning into our blood tinge weapon. And you know what? I think that's a good idea. Why don't we do 35 arcane, right? Like I was thinking, 35 arcane, and we can get our blood tinge. We can start working on it. We'll do 15 blood tinge. That sounds nice and even. You know what? Why not 16? We have the points. We might as well just spend it. We're gonna get the Chicago very soon, folks. I could even save a couple of these points because the Chicago will come soon. I think it's a good idea right now to get to the Nightmare Frontier. Right, we get to the Nightmare Frontier. We get the rune we're looking for, which is the Clockwise Metamorphosis. Um, we dip. We leave the Nightmare Frontier because we don't need to finish it, guys. There's just some things we need to grab, but we get that, and then possibly we can go spank Ligarius. I'm kind of hoping this will help me out a little bit. I might need to level up my weapon a little bit more. Eventually, guys, we will need to tackle the Childish Dungeons. We're gonna need to spend a lot of time in there, folks. Um, but like I said, I think this is a good thing. I feel like this is a lot better build for me personally. I'm not a fan of like just straight Blood Tinge. The Chicago personally, I'll be honest, I can't stand katanas. That's just me, guys, right? I understand they're strong, powerful. I don't like them too much, but this might be a happy compromise to them both. Right? I think that's a good idea. So, with all that said, with me moving my hands a lot, with all that said, guys, let's go ahead and let's invest into the Blood Tinge. Yes. Yes, we did it. Okay, good. Now, what we're going to do, guys, right? We're going to go back to the lecture building. Go back to the lecture building, guys, and we're going to go to the Nightmare Frontier. So we're just going to make a straight line. Nightmare Frontier, grab the rune that we need, walk out of there, put it on, and then possibly we can face Ligarius. I'm not too confident, guys, right? Because he has a lot of HP, and it seems like my weapon doesn't do too much damage to him. But he needs to go, right? We need a fire room. So that's what's going to happen. That's what we're going to do. We're going to try our best to get him down. We might die a couple of times along the way. Also, my reflexes are not 100% right now. They're not all there, guys. Hopefully we can get them down. Maybe I'll have beer muscles, right? And I'll power through. We'll get them, guys. Right? Maybe that'll work. Maybe we'll have one more set. I have to ask, how do you like it in the UK? Also, guys, if anybody's sitting here looking, where are you guys from? I'm interested to know, right? Because we're trying to do, I want to get a daytime stream where people are actually live watching. I don't mind you guys watching on the VODs and stuff, but it's cool when everybody's here and we're all chatting together. How do you like it there? Do you like to travel? Do you want to move? Right? Like, I live in New York City. I would like to move someday. I'm not sure it's. We'll take these twins. I think I just left the enemy behind as well. I don't remember. But wherever he is, good luck to him in his future endeavors. We'll leave him over there. Everything's fine, guys. We'll give this monster the business, and then we'll teach this guy a lesson. Yeah, and then he had it coming, guys. I promise you. He had it coming. Now we're gonna fight these two hunters here. You seek an attractive man. Sunny country. I understand that completely. I seek an attractive woman. It doesn't matter where we end up living, right? I would like to be in a sunny country. I'm from a sunny country, though. I'm from Puerto Rico. My parents are from Puerto Rico. Uh-oh. Come on, guys. We have to deal with them. Oh, get wrecked. Oh, he crumpled. That's it for him, guys. Almost. Oh God, no! No! Yeah, he got me. I thought he was dead. Guys, I'm sorry about the background noise. Um, it should subside. I thought we had them, guys. I thought we had them. From a sunny country, huh? Like, what country are you thinking? I don't mind the sun, guys. I am from a tropical peoples, right? Like I said, guys, I am Puerto Rican, right? I'm first generation in America, right? Both my parents are from Puerto Rico. Then they came over here and they had me, and here I am, right, New Yorker. Um, I would like to live in someplace warm, it's tropical. I do believe my father does have some land that I can inherit eventually, right, in Puerto Rico. But we'll see how that goes. Okay, I think we got it, guys, right? Let's focus. Let's focus, guys. I got it. I can do this. We got it, guys, right? Let's switch over to our executionist gloves. These are good. These are basically, guys, if you play Dark Souls, executioner gloves are basically pursuers. They lock on, they home in, they zip, zip, zip around, and they find the person, and then they give them the business, right? Like, for example, right here, right? They're heat seeking. They're heat seeking. He can't. Oh, he's running. He's running. He's scared. He's scared. And then I hit him with this. Oh, hentai tentacle. He's dead, guys. I got him. Now his buddy doesn't know what to do. Oh, Jesus. Oh, his buddy got it. His buddy is toast. Oh, you're done, son. That's how we usually do things. I hear you on that. I definitely, yeah. It makes a lot of sense, right? Like, I used to love the cold until I had to go to fucking work in it, right? It was nice looking at the snow when you had your nice hot cup of cocoa, right? Your mug of cocoa, and you would drink it, your warm tea with some brown sugar. But then you had to go to work in it, and it's not so much fun. Right? I understand that completely. Definitely. You know, it does do you some good to have like positive things around you. I you're a newer viewer, right? You're a newer viewer, but I do have depression, anxiety, all that kind of stuff. I used to be on medication for a long time. I kind of just stopped, taking it, going to the doctor, all that kind of stuff for it. So I understand completely. Personally, I will say this, right? I stopped taking it because this was years ago, right? Um, why don't we chat a little bit, guys? Let's back up. You did kill those two guys. Let's back up for a second. Let's back up for a second. Pop some blood bullets. Right, guys. Okay, so we'll do a bit of history, guys. Yeah, I get it. Right, like I still have like so like I'm sure if I just went back to the doc and be like, hey guys, like hey doc, I need some stuff. He'd be like, yes, yes you do. Right. I have stuff for anxiety. I have stuff for depression. Uh, I took it for a few years. Uh, and the thing was, guys, right? Like, it did help. It helped for sure. Um, right? I wasn't anxious anymore. I wasn't depressed anymore. But the thing was, I also wasn't happy anymore. Right? I was nothing basically. I had like no emotion. Right? And I guess you would understand that if you've been on the medication, right? It makes you feel basically like nothing. To me, at least, it made me feel nothing. Right? So, although I wasn't sad, I didn't feel any joy. Right? I didn't feel anything. And I went to the doctor and I told him, I was like, hey, the medication's working, but I'm not happy either, right? I'm not depressed, but I'm also not happy. And he was like, well, it's better than not being depressed, isn't it? And I guess he had a point, or he has a point. But I would like to feel happiness, definitely. I would like to feel that. And so one day I just woke up and I was like, you know what, I'm just not going to take this stuff anymore, and I'll cancel my appointments, and I'll deal with this like the best I can, right? Sometimes it's not easy, for sure. Sometimes it's very bad. Exactly. It is hard for people that aren't going through things like that to understand. It's hard, and I get it. It's hard because they don't have those feelings, right? They don't understand. Even if your life isn't going wrong, it's just what do they say? Chemical imbalance. It's different for everybody, right? Like yours feels a little bit different than mine. I can certainly relate, right? But the levels and the feelings, right? We're different people. I can definitely sympathize and relate, but it's different for everybody. It is definitely. And for someone that doesn't go through it, they'll never understand, honestly. Oh, what do we have here? A monster. Wandering Madness. Got him. Let's make it through this stuff, folks. But like I said, guys, I do understand. I wish nobody went through it, but it's just part of life now. The best we can. So, um, hopefully things work out for us, and we find like-minded people that can sympathize and relate, and at least be understanding of the things we're going through, right? Because I will admit, if you notice sometimes, guys, right, like there'll be like a week or two where I just don't log on, and it's because I'm trying to deal with like shit internally. I'm trying not to make this like a therapy session. You know what I mean? Uh, but it is hard. Oh my god. Oh no, 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 no. That's not right. I'm gonna cry. um, I don't try to make this a therapy session. I understand. I definitely do. It's hard for someone. I will say this is hard for someone that doesn't understand what you're going through. Thank you. Thank you. With that said, I do try to stream as often as I can, right? This started out me just, uh, we can go through some origins, right? I will say this, guys, right? When I was in my extremely early 30s, thank you. Makes me happy. You're awesome. You're awesome. I love that you're here. But we can do some history, guys, right? Now, a lot of people know this, and I will bring it up from time to time, although I don't try to make a stream about that, right? When I was in my very early 30s, right? I'm very introverted, so I like spending time at home, and it's not because fuck everybody else. I just naturally like to be home, right? For me, being in New York, being where I'm at, there's not that much out in the street for me unless I want to run the streets and be a hooligan, be a ne'er do well, right? I like staying home, playing my video games, making some food, that kind of things. But with that said, when I was in my very early 30s, I met someone. I met someone online through social media, and I wasn't looking for anybody at the time. Well, we can do story time. Fuck it. Fine. We can do story time. Let's switch it over, guys. Let's switch this over. I think we'll be fine here. We'll wait for the servers to subside. Guys, is it too loud? Let me know right now. If it is, we'll give it a couple minutes. It's fine. Okay. So let's go ahead and put this over here. It's kind of janky, guys, but let's fix our camera. We'll do this right now. Big gallows. I hate the way I look with these headphones, but okay. So, guys, right? I'm naturally very introverted. It's not a big deal. I don't mind. I'm very happy with it. But when I was in my very early 30s, I met someone over social media, and I wasn't looking for anything, right? I never really am looking for anything. But granted, I will admit I do get lonely sometimes. Um, but I met someone and we started talking a lot. And eventually they lived in the same city as me. And, eventually we did meet up. Everything was going really good. Liked them a lot. And, this is, I live at home now, but I lived at home back then and I really wasn't doing anything, right? I was just staying at home being just a bum, basically. I will admit that. But I met them and everything was good. Everything was going great. They were very beautiful. Um, and I couldn't believe someone so beautiful wanted to spend time with me and really get to know me. Things like that, right? Younger than me. Uh, and, on top of that, they were understanding. They were fun to talk to. I liked spending time with them. And the day came when I wanted to introduce them to my family. And, you know, I brought them over. And I don't know why, for some reason, well, my mother in particular, she did not like this person I brought over. And me being at home uh, caused a big rift, right? Because I was going against the family's wishes of who I was dating at the time, right? Granted, it doesn't matter to me, right? I will date who I want, and if my family doesn't like it, too fucking bad. You know what I mean? But it made it hard for them to come over and spend time together. And eventually, you know, words were said back and forth, and people were telling me if I didn't like it, oh, why don't I just fucking leave and move in with them? And I thought, you know what, you're right, good idea. They didn't think I had it in me, but I moved out and I moved in with this woman. Everything was good for a while. We spent a lot of time, we played house, made dinners, just hung out, all that kind of stuff, right? And then one day, here and there, we started getting into little arguments. Uh, And this is going to be like an extremely Cliff Note version, but one day I got in an argument and she spit on me, right? And she spit basically in a place where I would naturally but first of all, when someone spits on you, you like naturally go to wipe it away or whatever, right? So I went to wipe it away and she hit me while I was wiping it away, right? Now, nobody I've ever been in a relationship before with has struck me, right? I didn't hit her back or anything like that. I was very shocked that I even got hit to begin with, right? That wasn't a thing. The thing was, though, once that happened, I was pretty much stuck. It is, right? But that is in the past, right? I'm giving you guys an abbreviated. As much as I push forward, this is something that happened in my life, right? And it's not something that I can hide. Um, all I can do is move forward from it, right? But the thing was, from that point on, I was already not in a good standing with my family, so I felt like I couldn't go back there. And now I was far away from my family. I was isolated, and I was with this person who, every time we got in an argument, would start hitting me and choking me. And the thing is, I'm a man, and the truth is, you know, uh, men are very prideful, and I didn't tell anybody that this was going on. And even if I told anybody, I felt like nobody would believe me because this person was much smaller than me, and she was very beautiful, and she knew she was very beautiful. She probably still is very beautiful. And if you look at me, I'm much bigger than her. You look at her, she's much smaller than me. Who are you more inclined to believe a lot of the time, right? I felt like, and granted that might have been the case, right? Granted that might have been the case, but that's the way I felt at the time. Like even if I said anything, nobody was going to believe me, right? So, it started small, this and that, and then every time we got an argument, she would scratch me, hit me, choke me, things like that. And then, it went on. I wasn't talking to my family anymore. So I had nowhere else to go. All our friends were her friends, that kind of thing. And that's when I started drinking a lot. Uh, there was nowhere else to go. I couldn't really escape. I needed to do something. And, that's just what happened, right? I started drinking. I was straight edge up until that point, right? Straight edge, basically, guys, that's no drinking, no smoking, no kind of drugs, right? That kind of thing, right? And I did things I am not proud of, not proud of it. And, one night, I remember it was uh, very cold in that apartment, and we got into an argument. And I don't remember what it was about, but I remember it was very cold. And she storms off into the kitchen, and I hear all these like pots and pans and dishes being moved around and breaking and stuff like that. Because she would typically do stuff like that. And I hear all this stuff breaking, and I get curious, and I wonder what's going on. So I get up and start walking to the kitchen. And while I'm walking there, she's walking towards me, like we kind of like meet halfway, and um, she has this kitchen knife in her hand. She has it like this, almost like Michael Myers, I guess you would say. And she has this old kitchen knife, and it was very serrated and beat up. It was a very old knife. Um, I think it was like a busted up bread knife, basically. Right? I'm not sure. It had a bunch of teeth on it, like jagged teeth. And she's walking towards me, and I'm still not really thinking anything of it. I pick my hand up to take the knife away from her, and she stabs me. Right. Just once, she flicks her wrist forward, stabs me in my arm. Feels like getting a shot at the doctors, right? That's what it felt like at the time. Move my hand back, of course, and I'm looking at her. And I have this jacket on, this winter coat, because I think I wanted to leave at that point, right? Like I just wanted to go cool off. And for some reason, my arm feels so hot. It feels so hot. I don't know why. It just feels hotter than any part of my body. Look down, and instead of seeing my hand sticking out through my sleeve, I just see this cascade of blood just pouring out, just shooting out, almost like a soda fountain, right? I see that, and then it registers. Oh, like I've actually been stabbed, basically, right? And and I tell her, I'm like, you fucking stab me, and she says only a little bit, and she looks down and she sees all this blood shooting out, and she starts screaming, uh, as you do. She starts screaming, and she runs off out of the apartment, and she comes back in after a second, and I take my jacket off and rewrap this shirt around it, this on the floor. And within like 2 seconds, the shirt was white. Within like a couple seconds, the shirt was red. And I'm like, look, I just want to go home. I just want to go home. So she's like, no, you can't go home. We have to go to a hospital. I have to call somebody. I'm like, no, 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 it's fine. I'm just gonna go home and I'm gonna go to sleep. All right. So I leave the apartment. She's nowhere to be seen. I don't know where she's at. By the time I get downstairs, I guess she either called the ambulance or contacted somebody to call an ambulance. I'm walking down the steps. Um, walk down there. There's already an ambulance there. There's police there, and they're waiting for me. I get down. They're telling me I have to go in the ambulance. I have to this and that. And I remember getting into the ambulance, and basically we're riding over there. They take the shirt off, and again, things just start pouring out of my body. And they put this tourniquet on. They wrap it tight. And I hear one of them goes, "Please stop bleeding." Basically, he's like, "Please stop bleeding." And then I black out. I wake up in the emergency room, uh, intensive care, whatever you want to call it. I'm not sure, the ICU. Wake up in there, and I look down. My arm is just wrapped in gauze and plastic and all this kind of stuff. And they're like, "Oh, congratulations, we saved your arm." Uh, they start telling me, "Oh, you had a ruptured artery," and I was like, "Oh, I just wanted to go home." But like, if you would have went home on the train or wherever you were planning to do, basically you would have either bled out and died, or you would have passed out on the train, and then we would have had to come get you anyway. But more likely than not, I would have bled out and died on the train ride home, right? And you know, that is what happened, guys. I forget where I'm going with this story, folks. I really do. But the thing is, right? I understand what it's like to be sad and depressed. And, I do have a constant reminder to this day. I have a gigantic scar that spans almost the length of my arm. Uh, Nerve damage that it will never go away. Uh, Spent a lot of time at home. This is where we were going, right? I spent a lot of time at home. Eventually, when I did make it back home and I separated myself from them, I basically just begged, please, 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 I want to come home. Right. All I had was my phone on. I didn't have any internet, anything like that. Just my phone with the phone internet, I guess. So kind of did. Yeah. Yeah, I got lucky. I got lucky, right? But I came home and took me a while to get back on my feet. Slowly, I got on government assistance first, and they helped me find the job, and then I started doing security work, that kind of thing, guys, right? And that's when I got on all the antidepressants and anxiety things, right? I was having horrible dreams, horrible thoughts all the time, right? So, like I said, I understand. Um, you know, and also with that said, this is part of why I did start doing streaming because a lot of the time I was at home, all I had was my phone on hand, and I would watch the streamers that I used to watch, right? I watched a lot of Maximilian Dude, and I watched MXR Plays. They weren't streamers, they were YouTubers, right? I would watch MXR Plays. And I always thought this would be something fun to try and that maybe I should do something like this. I'm horrible at talking. I think I'm a lot better now, right? But back then I was not good at talking and I always wanted to try something like this. And thank you. Thank you. I'm happy I did too. Definitely am. Um, but that's how I got started, guys, right? I always thought this would be fun to do. And one day I was playing Diablo 2 on my Xbox, my humble Xbox, and I thought, why not just try it? You know, what would the harm be in trying something like this? People would either come in or they wouldn't. And I would do it a couple of times, and if I didn't like it, that would be it, right? So that's why I got started. And luckily, I did start playing Diablo, and a couple people came in, and we started talking, and I decided, or I discovered that I actually really like doing this, right? So this is what I'm pursuing now. I really like it, guys, and we're just gonna keep trying as much as we can. And eventually, I am very confident, like I said, that we will make it there. We just have to keep grinding, guys. And like I said, I don't want the whole stream to always be about this like dark, depressing time in my life. We have to move forward, right? And hopefully, we just keep growing, guys, right? That's all I can hope for. And even if we don't and we end here, I'm very thankful that we did it for sure, guys. And with that said, let us get back into some Bloodborne, folks. We still have to get some runes. So let's go ahead and do that. We have to become Small Gallows again. Oh, Small Gallows. Um, but guys, I understand it's dark sometimes, for sure. We have to push forward, guys. The next day will always come. You're being so sweet right now. I love having you here. I love having you here. Come here. Come here. I'm grateful for everybody that comes in for sure, guys, right? I'm always very grateful. Like I said, I never thought this would really go anywhere. Oh crap. Right, we did die over there somewhere. We got hit with a rock, right? And I'm glad people come by and they like having me either in the background or just like stopping in and saying hi. Very grateful always for that, folks. Very grateful for that. Let's dust this guy off. Oh God. Wait a minute. Sir, please, I'm sorry. No. Okay. Let's take care of the second guy. Guys, I am confident that if we just keep going, that we'll make it. As far as I'm concerned, we already made it, right? I never thought we'd even get affiliate, for sure, right? So I'm confident that if we keep going, we'll get to where we're trying to go. Um, you know, it'll still take some time. It'll still take some time, guys, right? But the best things always take a long time. Oh, we got a Fireblood gemstone. Cool, cool, cool. We do need that. Arcane is hitting actually pretty hard, two-shotting these enemies. Let's go. What that said. Oh, do we look okay? I think we're fine. Okay, okay. Our screen looks fine still. Um, let's open up the shortcut. The whole goal of this part right here, guys, is actually just to get one of the runes that we're looking for. I guess we could get two of them, but we're probably going to end up just using some HP boosting runes. There he is. And once we're done here, then we can go and, I guess, try to tackle Ligarius. It might be a little bit of a rough uphill battle. I'm not sure if we could get it done now. I'm not sure, right? We'll try our best, guys, and then I'll probably go get something to eat pretty soon, and we'll just do our main stream, which is Witcher 3, guys. And we can come back to this. Right, I think DC may or may not have run its course. We'll see. We'll see, folks. All right, so we made it over here. Now the rune clockwise metamorphosis is close by. Let's get rid of this this beast right here. And clockwise is back here. It's either clockwise or counterclockwise. It's clockwise. We can put that on. That basically just boosts our HP, guys, right? There we go. HP plus 10. Then we'll get the other one, which is plus 5. We'll have that for a while. I think there's an even better one in the Chalice dungeons, but this will hold us over for a little bit, guys. And there's another rune in here that we can grab quickly. And we'll be all done here. We can just teleport out. It's not that big a deal. Everything else in here, I don't really absolutely feel like it until later. Okay, that's not the rune I thought it was going to be. There's another one around here. I don't remember where it's at. If it's not there, shit. I could have sworn it was there. Well, on the bright side, guys, we have some enemies we could slay. All right, we'll get these shards. You know, we're not just going to use the saw spear all the time. We're going to have to change it up eventually. So we'll go ahead and get this silver beast. I believe he's called the silver beast. We'll get him out of here. Hmm. Whoa. We'll be fine, guys. The slow poisoning is not a big deal. It's okay, guys. I'm a professional. I'm a professional, guys. Let's go ahead and do this right here. Okay, we got him out the way. We just needed our path to be a little bit clearer. Now we can look around a little. There we go, clear deep sea. That is another defensive one. I don't particularly need it, but it's good just to have. Adds the poison resistance. Pretty good. As far as our actual poison is going, we can just pop one of these. There we go, all good, guys. Like I said, we don't really need anything in here, but what I think I'll do is I'll open the shortcut regardless. That way, we have nothing to worry about. And we'll keep the slow poison on us because we're going to be walking through this a little bit longer. But we need to get rid of it now because there is a winter lantern. And we're going to have to deal with her. I don't know if we could kill her, guys. We're going to try. Because the minute you look at her, you start getting DOTs. Right? This is one of the enemies right there, as you can see. This beautiful lady over there. She causes some status effects. Let's go for it, guys. Okay, we managed to make it through. Basically, guys, the best thing you can do, for me personally at least, what my advice would be, get a visceral on her, like parry her and get a visceral. But wait for your bar to almost be complete with frenzy, right? Because when you get hit with frenzy, you get a big burst of damage. But since you're in that animation, it doesn't proc. Right, so now she's dealt with. We don't have to worry about her for the rest of this particular run. She will respawn, guys, for sure. But we don't got to worry about that right now. All this complete. We drop down here. Don't forget, guys, if you're playing the way I'm playing, you have some winter tools. So if you need a little bit of range and you're not confident in hitting these enemies from far away, use your hunter's tools and just hit them at a distance. It is going to hit hard. All right, look at this guy. Oh shit, we missed. Well, we got to smack him. Failed. We failed right there. But we failed over here. Oh, there's nothing over here. Okay. There's a boss right here, guys. Well, but I want to open up the shortcut. There's definitely more items to get, by the way, as well, but we're not really going for those. I'm not too concerned at all. You can see our damage is respectable for this place. It's not horrible at all. We're gonna keep the boss alive for a while. I think once the boss dies, we might lose our ability to get invaded. And this is a big invasion spot and a big PvP spot, so we'll keep it for a little bit, guys. I think we're done. Now, since we're back at the beginning, that was a shortcut. Right now, we're back at the very start of the level. We can go home. And we're going to level up. We have our runes, right? We'll put our rune in. Quite possibly, guys, we could start the chalice dungeons up. I think it's better to do it earlier than later. But I still want the Shikage in my pocket. I definitely want the Shikage in my pocket, guys. Now, the thing is, if we do the chalice dungeons, we can get some stronger elemental gems, which might be pretty good and beneficial. Let me think about that for a little while, guys. Let's mull that over. We could still work on Blood Tinge. What I think we'll do is we'll get Blood Tinge to about, oh, I don't know, guys. We'll hold off on that. I have to think a little bit. Well, let's check out the blood gem we got. Not this one. Blood gem fortification. So let's think about that, like I said, right? We did get another fire gem. These are not as good as what I had. Now, guys, us being arcane, these weapons are converted into elemental weapons. So the physical part will have nothing to do with our damage, right? It's going to be all arcane from now on. Arcane affects fire, bolt, and arcane. Surprise, surprise. The higher your arcane, the higher the elemental damage you do, which is fire, bolt, and arcane. Poison is based off a skill, I believe, so there's that. And blood is based off of blood tinge. Keep that in mind, folks. So we are doing a special kind of build here. We're getting these special gems for the special build for our special boy. We'll see what we can do about that, guys. For now, I think we're in an okay spot. We can definitely pop on this one right here. Rally potential, guys, basically, if you notice, if we get hit, we kind of have like a gray bar. If we hit them, that's called rally, right? We'll get that bar back. Rally potential means that we'll get even more of that bar back faster. So we can just kind of pop a gem in there just for the rally potential. It won't really do us anything physical. And it's not going to help us physical-wise at all. With that said, I think we're in a good spot. We could possibly fortify this weapon. Oh no, we need one more bloodstone chunk. Okay. All right. So we're gonna have to hold off on that. Now we should do some number crunching, guys. I kind of am looking forward to getting the Bloodletter. The Bloodletter is a big two-handed weapon, guys. Right. I'm also looking forward to getting the Shikage. It's a tough call, right? The thing is, I don't want to lose these souls. That's the problem. I don't want to lose them. If we fight Logarius, we might lose them. And we might lose them because he might kill us. Right? I would like to have them spent. But you know what, guys? Let's live a little dangerously here. and not touch them at all, right? What we can do now is put on the increased HP. As you go see that, guys, right, we got a nice little chunk of HP. We'll get another boosting HP rune. I think what we're going to do is boost our HP twice and then either get more Quicksilver bullets or more stamina. We'll see about that, guys. That's going to have to wait a little while. What we could do instead is buy some bullets and some more blood vials while we have the currency. We're not going to spend all of them, right? We'll do like 20 each. Because I do have a strong feeling we will die. I kind of have a strong feeling that's going to happen, guys. So we'll spend what we can. And then we'll go to Forsaken Castle Caners, guys. And we'll get them done. Castle Canehurst, where are you? There it goes. We'll take the shortcut, guys, all that stuff. And we'll see what else we can do, folks. And as usual, guys, thank you for stopping by. We'll do our shtick in maybe an hour or so, right? I'll do all my advertisements. Let's push forward, guys. Let's push forward. We have to call the elevator down. I have to remember to send it back when we make it over here. Who knows, guys, but maybe we'll get lucky and this will be the only one we have to do. Let's pop some blood bullets. You know, he does arcane attacks a lot himself, so I don't think he's weak to it. That is the problem. I guess we'll find out soon. Let's send the elevator back down. Now we can run. So much. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Oh my god. Okay, I got scared. We're gonna make it, guys. Do you think we could kill him? Oh man, I have a lot of favorite bosses. Let's think. I do like I like Ludwig a lot. Ludwig is a cool dude, right? Maria's very cool. I kind of like Gascoigne a lot too, even though he's an early boss, right? I think he's dripping with style. Okay, if I had to pick one, it's a little cliche, but I guess I would go with Gascoigne because he has some memorable lines, right? Very memorable lines. He's stylish. He looks cool. You know, even though he's not that hard, I like him a lot. He's a very memorable boss. Who's your favorite boss? Is it Maria? A lot of people's favorite boss is Maria. That is a lot of people's favorite. I'm interested to know. Oh, Vicar Amelia? Okay. She makes a very beautiful beast, does she not? Like she's a very pretty beast when she transforms. There we go, let's drop down. Alright guys, hopefully we can get this done. We did waste a couple blood vials. Let's see what we can do, guys. Hopefully, oh man, this is gonna be rough. I have a bad feeling, but we'll try. We'll try our best, folks. As you can see, we did fight him a couple of times. I felt like we should set up before, you know, like when we played earlier. I thought we could do some more setup. So, we took a step back. And he's already going all in on us, guys. Look at this guy. He does not let up with his damage. So let's see if we can pop some of these on him. And if it'll do any damage. Oh, it missed! I have one. I have two. Yeah, they don't do much damage, guys. I suspected as much. So all we can do is fight him straight up. I did okay. No, I didn't. Stand corrected. We're not doing anything to him. Oh my god. This is gonna be rough, guys. I'm so not used to fighting him like this. Oh man. The bad part about this, guys, is that he cannot fall off the roof, unfortunately. He's doing a lot of fake outs too. Really what you want him to do is like kind of wind up and throw a heavy scythe attack at you. He just doesn't want to do it, guys, so gotta kind of beat him up at the point. This you can't just stop at all, so. Shit. Argus, please. Oh, the angle. Now we're taking punishment, guys, I know. No! That was bound to happen, guys. We're gonna have to get used to this fight with this particular build, right? I'm confident we can do it, though, because we've done it before. Plenty of times, right? Hundreds of times. We're just gonna have to adjust, guys. It's gonna take the sum focus of me, the sum totality of my focus. I think we'll get it done. I think we'll get it done, but maybe we can pop something. A beast blood pellet, for example. That might work. We're gonna have to be kind of button mashy on him. Man, hopefully we can get it done. I'm very much hoping so. Oh, I didn't expect them to not fall then. Which means our life is going to be more difficult here, but let's go for it. I like to kill them, guys, because they shoot a lot of darts, and while you're climbing this, like, kind of like that, they shoot a dart in the back of your neck. Next thing you know, you're messed up pretty bad. So, that happens. Fortunately for us, or unfortunately, we're more fortunate than not, we do have some HP regens. Regen gems in our are not weapons, right? They're slotted. So we are slowly going to take back health. This is kind of why I also wanted to level up my weapon to +7 at least. This will do us some good though, because say we kill him, we can get the Shikage, and we can start leveling that up. Like I could do that off stream, like get some Twin Bloodstone shards, and then make life easier for us and have those weapons ready. As far as the build goes in its totality, right? Basically we're gonna have like a bunch of kind of like, if you guys know, you could get like lost and uncanny versions, so we'll get like all kinds of weapons like that. But we kind of need this to start off with because you need to have the base weapon to begin with, guys, and then you can move forward with everything else. Let's go ahead and pop this. Let's pop a blood bullet. Pop this again. All right, guys, we can do this. We can do this, guys. All right. He might be a little bit of an asshole. We can get him done. I really didn't expect that to happen. Fair enough. Well, guys, back to the drawing board. I'm still pretty confident we're gonna get him done, guys. Right? It's gonna take us a few tries, and then everything is gonna click, or I'm gonna sober up, and then we're gonna spank him. Either or, either or, guys. Right? And I think we sent the elevator back down, so it should be a pretty quick run. Why don't we hold off on wasting our blood vials until it's time? Right, once we need them, then we'll pop the blood bullets. For now, though, I think we have plenty. We kind of need to hold on to our vials as well, right? So let's go ahead and do that. And we made pretty good progress on top of everything, guys. So I'm pretty happy with this character so far. Okay, so this is fine because these ladies don't have a ranged attack, right? It was only that custodian, I guess you could call them. They got the blow darts, so we're good now. Don't have to worry about that at all. We have max blood vials, guys. Max blood vials. I can't complain. I can't complain at all. I know you could go from the other side, right? But I get kind of nervous from the other side if we jump on the roof there. Mostly because I've usually done it from this side, from the right-hand side. I've seen people use the left side a lot. Hmm. Oh, we lost life from the drop, right? We dropped down, we lost a little bit of life. Okay, so that said, let's go ahead and try this again. I think I'm hoping we'll be fine. I can't really spam any of my arcane stuff because he does a lot of arcane attacks as well, right? So he's kind of strong against it. Oh, I can't believe he called me that. That definitely did not work the way I thought it was going to work. Okay. Need to get this out the way, right, guys? Do that right there. Got that. You have to back up a little bit. That does like a nice AoE that really messes you up, guys. So I prefer to not be in the radius for it. Oh man, we were doing pretty good there, guys. Doing pretty good. All right, so I think we got his pattern down a little bit. I should have beast ward or something. Okay. You can tell I'm focusing, right? Because I'm very, very quiet. I think we could get him, guys. We're definitely gonna need some more blood vials. But we're gonna get him, guys. That is the plan. Beat him up. Send the elevator back down. That's the rough part right there. But we made it through, guys. So now we can do anything, right? We can sit down, get our HP back. It is going to be a little rough, though, because I kind of need all my vials. Admittedly, guys, right? I need all my vials. Hopefully this doesn't take about 30 minutes. I feel like it might take all the time we have together, guys, which, you know, we'll be back later, if anything, but I want to get them complete before we're done. Really do. So I think we can do that. Let's try going this way, huh? Whoops. The only shitty thing is that they force you to lose some HP there. I think it's shitty design, right? If they're forcing you to lose some life going to the boss. But oh, we did it. Okay, that was rough, guys. We definitely need some more blood vials, right? I had him right there, though. I think in a couple more tries we'll get him. Looks like it is going to take up all our time, unfortunately, but I do think we can get him down. Gotta focus a little bit. This is a fun fight, guys. I like fights where I have a little bit of difficulty, for sure. Right, it's a lot more fun than walking through the content. Uh, definitely is. Definitely is, guys. But we will get them. Let's just pop some of these vials here. I mean these echoes, right? If we really wanted to, we could also go farm for some blood vials or some blood echoes. But this, whoa, that's not going to be enough. Okay, new plan. Pop one of these. Okay, that should be enough, guys. I'm pretty sure that should be enough. That'll get us through some tough times. We'll get one more run off of that. We got it, guys. We got it. Our pairing is a little bit off, huh? All we gotta do is get better timing. Oh, this is why I do like Augur, by the way, because it can parry, right? I like having two-handed weapons and still having that option. Uh, a lot of my builds are slightly off meta, meaning that I do go out of my way to get some extra moves that possibly we might never use, but I feel like we need regardless. One of the big ones is Augur of Arboretus. I think it's especially handy when you're two-handing weapons to still have a parry option. I think it's worth the sacrificing points. Ah, they still hit me. They still hit me, guys. Okay, so what do we do here, guys? We go back, we tackle the boss. Hopefully, we get him down. I'm pretty sure we can. We were pretty close right there, right? Very, very close. I also forgot to use my Beast Blood pellet, which might have helped. Um, Hopefully we get him down, guys. Tell you what, by 4 p.m. if we don't kill him, I will take a break until later on tonight, guys. I am getting pretty hungry, and we need to have our meal. But I think we can make it. Hopefully we can. I'm confident that we can, guys. Okay. Okay, this is gonna be just fine, guys. It's gonna be just great. Just terrific. Just fantastic. Pick up our souls. It's not many. He's also walking towards me very slowly. For some reason. Totally nailed him. Nailed him. All right. Are you serious? Oh man, that one was bullshit. Damn. We were doing very good there too. Okay. Unfortunately, guys, we are sobering up. Gotta get my senses back. Hopefully we have enough HP too. Okay, so we still have a good amount of vials. The key is honestly we can't spend too many going over there to begin with. Uh, it is a little rough because they're gonna constantly be shooting darts at you, um, trying to kill you, right? Trying to stab you, all that good stuff, guys, right? All that fun stuff. You got to make it over there quickly, confidently, without taking too much damage. As you can see, sometimes it's a bit of pain in the ass because you have to deal with some of these enemies here. For some reason, you see I took a bunch of damage there, regardless. And I got to make a judgment call, even though I'm going to get hit with a dart. I don't want to get swarmed. So I have to take those hits. That's unfortunate, guys. Fortunately, we are getting some HP back, so I don't have to worry too much about that. Okay. And I think we'll make it through, guys. I think we'll make it through. Let's go ahead and do that. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. That shouldn't be too bad. Tell you what, guys, we'll do a couple more tries. Like I said, I am getting hungry. So maybe I'll eat something, maybe not. We'll see. That was a good run so far, too. Damn. Really regretting that. That one. Come on. Bad start. Definitely a bad start. Is what we're gonna do all day. God damn it. Alright. This is fine, guys. I'm a professional. I'm a professional after all. We can make this work. We can make this work, guys. You just gotta be crafty a little bit. It's gotta be a little crafty, guys. That's it. What you gotta do? It's obviously not a good choice, but okay. Where the hell is he? Let's get the fuck, sir. He always seems to be right outside the range when I'm trying to parry him. There we go. That's a good trade right there. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Want another one? Come here. Come closer. I wish that sword wasn't so out of the way. Wait, what? I think he destroyed his own sword. Okay, I'll take it. I won't take that though. We're in a good spot right now. You gotta be smart or you be stupid. Smart. He was definitely very smart there. You were stupid there. Now we got him, guys. Okay. Not too bad. Took a few runs, but we got him, guys. That's a load off. We did it, guys. Yeah! We got him, guys. So, with that said, let's grab this crown. We got some souls. We got some echoes. We got some blood echoes. Very cool. Very happy with that, guys. Let's put it on. And let's do it, guys. We all know what that does, right? Let's go ahead and power through. Grab what we need to grab here, call it a day. I do think once we get our item we're looking for, we will call it, guys. So first of all, we hit the lantern, right? Then we make sure we get this Caner summons. Simple. All right, so let's go grab. Hopefully the Chicago is like under. I think it's like 50,000 souls though, right? But thankfully we got it done. We can easily kind of farm up and grab them. I can do that off stream, guys. And I think we're gonna wrap up the stream. Let's go ahead and check. Hopefully we can get it. If not, guys, no big deal. I'll farm for it. We'll grab it off stream. The important part is that we made it. Yeah, it is 50,000. Okay. That is not a big deal at all, guys. I can make that very easily. So, with that said, guys, I do want to say thank you so much for stopping by. Guys, if you don't know who I am, my name is Frank Gallows. I stream every day or as often as possible. Hopefully you've enjoyed the stream. If you do like the stream, guys, go ahead and give me a follow. Stream every day. We stream every day, guys, so please, why don't you join me, folks? 8 p.m. Eastern Time, that's when we're going to come back, guys. Like I said, thank you so much once again. I am going to get something to eat more than likely, and we're just going to unwind a little bit. Guys, I'll catch you all later. If you got one, I'm out of here. I'll see you guys. Stream ending.